playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Wembanyama, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Russell. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. This is it to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Russell launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Coulibaly. Over to the wing. Here's Garai. No good from outside. USA leading by 10. And there's the pass to Miller. There's Russell with the 3. Rebound by Team World. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Prosper. Fires the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for USA to the inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Coulibaly. Still scoreless. Garai. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Garai. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Coulibaly. Miller grabs the miss. USA leading by 11. Here's Russell with the three. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Team World trails by 14. It's good from long range. Wembanyama has got 5 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Russell from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's now 26 points for lights out. And Team World calls time here. Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Passes to Wembanyama. No good on the shot.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got 29 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wembanyama, a screen on Miller.
USA foul.
Correa, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Prosper. Good ball movement here by Team World. 6 on the shot clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. Koulibaly buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Russell from outside the arc. Another three for USA.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Markov, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Garay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. And Barea has it in the corner. Pass to Koulibaly. Fires from deep. Webb pulls it in. Now USA with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Russell with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three from Russell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over to the left wing. Another three for USA.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Barea. Here's Prosper. Here's Garay. Team World with another miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Jaquez the pass to Russell for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Prosper.
2 minutes remaining first 2 minutes.
Markov. He's covered by Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Russell puts up a 3, drills it from outside.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Stolen by Thompson. They break it out, 5 on 3. Again, USA. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for USA.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Another 3 for USA.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cloak loose, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And USA with some changes. Chet Holmgren comes in for Webb. And it's Thompson in for Miller. Here's Barea. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson outside. He dishes it to Russell. Over Miller. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 53 points for lights out. And in USA, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. Making a change here. Russell's checked in.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Thompson is out there with Thompson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Jaquez in a power forward.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Team World with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, so Team World's 5 right now. Good ball movement here by Team World. A floater, and Miller with a nice bucket inside. Miller's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Russell from long range. Rebound by Team World. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Kamare. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Kamare. Here's Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Now, Wembanyama. He has 7. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Russell with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 60 points for lights out.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by USA. Russell left side. Shot on the wing. Again, USA.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Markov. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Miller in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the three-pointer from Russell, they set the screen. Inside, Garay. And he makes good on the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Thompson. Still yet to score. There's the dish to Holmgren. To the paint, here's Russell. Miller grabs the miss. On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Kamare. Markov. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Jaquez with the rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. It's hauled in by USA. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Wide open. Rebound by Team World.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Markov. Defended by Holmgren. It's Miller on the wing. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jaquez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Jaquez has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Kamare. Wembanyama with it. Just 5 to shoot. Team World with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
To end the run. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for USA. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Webb's checked in for USA. Miller comes in for Thompson.
Substitution on the court.
Russell from long range. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
1:35 left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garay, he's guarded by Russell. It's hauled in by USA. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Webb. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Russell gets it to go.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Coulibaly. Passes it to Wembanyama. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. USA ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. You've got Russell. Webb out there with Holmgren. Then it's Miller, and it's Thompson into the one. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Prosper. Here's Coulibaly. Garay. He's guarded by Russell. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Coulibaly's got his second bucket of the night.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Miller, the pass to Russell. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Coulibaly, covered by Miller. From downtown, and it's sent back by Russell. From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Prosper. To the inside. It's hauled in by USA. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Koulibaly. 6 points for him to stop the run. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Took him no time at all on that one. Miller's got 5.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Wembanyama, no good.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Prosper. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Miller grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Koulibaly. Garay. He's guarded by Russell. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. 18 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Miller. 7 points in the game. Another 3 for USA.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by USA.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Garay. He's guarded by Russell. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the pass to Webb. Back to Russell. Let's go. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Koulibaly. He's got 6. Here's Garay. Team World with a fresh shot clock. To halt the run. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell from long range. Another 3 for USA.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. Fires the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Thompson dishes to Russell. Another 3 for USA.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Prosper. No scoring in this one. Good ball movement here by Team World. And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Amen Thompson.
That's his first foul. Correa, he's checked in for Team World.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Prosper. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Prosper. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Now USA with it. He kicks it to George. Shoots it. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Russell. Miller's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And it's Russell in the corner. Another three for USA.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Coulibaly. He has 6. Here's Garay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And USA making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so George will bring it up for USA. Jaquez got a piece of it. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Thompson outside. Here's Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And it's Team World with the ball. To the wing on the left. Dishes it to Barea. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Russell high post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Here's Coulibaly. He's got 6. Picked away by himself. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
To Kamare, the 3. It's hauled in by Kennedy. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the three-pointer from Russell. Pass to Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. Here's Garay. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. To the middle. Here's Jaquez. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jaquez has gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Markov, defended by George. Here's Garay. Off target from outside.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
And Thompson kicks to Russell. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Team World with the ball. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
So Team World's 5 right now. Fades. And it's Russell with the rebound. Pass to Kennedy. Takes the 3. Rebound by Team World. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Russell, and the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Ryan, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. Do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Shot clock at 2. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for USA. Pass to Jaquez. Now, here is Russell. That 3 off the mark. Here's Coulibaly. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by USA. Russell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
One shot.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by USA.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Russell from long range. Wembanyama with the rebound. On offense, here's Team World. Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Prosper. Here's Wembanyama. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Wembanyama has got 11 in the second half. There's the pass to Russell. A three ball. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Prosper. Back to Wembanyama. Fires high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now USA with it. Fires the three. Another three for USA.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Prosper. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Markov. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Jaquez the pass to Russell. Now Thompson. From downtown, and Russell gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Russell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for USA. Here's Coulibaly.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garay. He's guarded by Russell. Looking to end the run. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Russell. And the layup falls.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. It's picked off. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
.133 left in the fourth. Markov, defended by George. Looking to get back on track here.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Russell. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Coulibaly. Shot from 6. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And Russell gets it to go.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Coulibaly. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prosper. Here's Garay. And a miss there on the triple. Now USA with it. Outside Russell. Shoots the three. Offline. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.